All right. Well, pretty much welcome everyone. So I'm talking about embracing divine sovereignty. And with that, I'm going to go through 6 sacred steps to embracing divine sovereignty. And so this is all about honoring the sacredness within ourselves that lives within you, it resides within you, the great high source you may call God, higher self, as what Emily was mentioning earlier when she was presenting. There's many names, right? Universal source has so many names, and whatever resonates with you, so be it. So with embracing means, to hold something near and enclosed. In Tagalog, it's iapos, which is to clench. So it's like really, like, especially in that time of need, is where we tend to go to higher source and say, come, I need your help, right? And so this is that embracing and calling in divine to help us be in our sovereignty. So with that, sovereignty refers to the supreme authority or power that is governing the body, entity, or individual and possesses over specific territory, people, or domain. But in this sense of sovereignty is how much do you have authority over yourself? So with that in mind, the purpose for this body to exist is to make you aware of how beautiful you are and how to make it possible to live all the value you cherish and create in a world of divinity around you. And this is from Gurudev Sri Sri Shankar, who mentions this beautiful saying. And there's 6 steps we're going to go through. And the first one is silence, being in the silence, being in that place of stillness. And for many of us, being in this place is difficult, right? We're used to the outside noise, and being in this silence, we tend to have monkey brain because there's so much going on, because we get to finally slow down. However, it's so powerful because this is the place where we can talk to our higher self, to spirit. I like to refer to higher source as divine beloved, and listen and hear what is being shared with us, and also really listen to our own body and what it is that we are desiring or wanting to build. The answer lies within each and every one of us. However, many of us look to outside sources to tell us what it is we need to do, what it is we should be doing, rather than listening to ourselves. We already know, but there's that sense of, I need support. And even in the silence, even though it can be scary, this is where Creator comes in, and our guides, our ancestors, all that is of love, if that is who you call love, comes in and answers. Silence and stillness also offer us opportunity to replenish our spirits, to recharge our energies, and to nourish our souls. So there's so much beauty in the silence. Silence is a source of great strength by Lao Tzu, and we take it for granted. Even if you only have 5 minutes to just sit in the silence, it's more powerful than doing nothing. If it's a minute to just sit and just breathe and feel into your body, that is more sacred and powerful than anything. So with the 6 steps, it is spelled out with sacred. So with each letter, there's a meaning. So as is silence. Next one is agreements. So with agreements, it can be intentional or unintentional. So the power within us lies in the intentional and unintentional agreements we make with ourselves and others. And this is so powerful. And, it's interesting because the past couple of weeks, I feel like the universe was like, yeah, you're going to feel into these sacred steps. And let me see if you're going to actually honor what you're going to be sharing. And so with this agreement, stuff was just coming through from things from my past, from even when I was a child, that I told myself, no, I worked through this. So there are things that we're going to notice in the healing process that may come up again into a deeper level. And these are like the agreements or black curses or black magic, so you will, the spells that was placed to us, maybe unintentional or intentional. However, through boundaries, we don't need to accept it, because somewhere in our minds, somewhere in our experience, we were told this is what it is and I have to accept. However, as you journey through this walk, you don't have to. And so it becomes agreement, because you are also saying yes to whatever is being told to you, such as, like with social media, what we watch on the news, all that affects us in, oh, this is happening. And so, a great example is COVID, right? How many of us, it was very real, but a lot of us came into this place of fear, right? And do we really have to agree to that fear? Or can we embrace and call in divine and say, I'm scared right now, but I just need your strength, your power, because I don't agree with this. And so it's saying to those spirits, the low vibration, who are coming and trying to attack you with the negativity of saying, you are not worthy, you do not matter, and say, stop right there. I don't agree to those things. You can go away. So this is all about the agreements that we make with others and with ourselves. What are we telling ourselves? Are we telling ourselves, I don't know, or I don't matter, nobody hears me, nobody sees me? These are very real things. These are things that I've experienced myself, and still go through this spiral of the healing process of it coming back, but also bringing that awareness and saying, this I no longer hold within me. So ultimately, the importance of agreements we make with ourselves lies in their power to shape our destiny and illuminate the path to our highest expression of self. With mindfulness and intention, we harness this power to co-create a life infused with purpose, authenticity, and divine grace. A big one that really influenced agreements was the book, The Four Agreements. If you haven't read it, that book is so powerful. So my question to you is, what agreements have you made intentionally or unintentionally? And what story have you been telling yourself? Because you can always change the story. C in sacred is calligraphy. Writing is medicine. It is an appropriate antidote to injury. It is an appropriate companion to any difficult change, by Julie Cameron. And I just love this, because it's different when you can write your thoughts on paper. There's no judgment. Nobody's like, versus, speaking it out is one thing, but when you're able to write it down and then you can go back and reflect it, it's very powerful. You can write whatever, like self-expression, or reflect and grow from what it is that you're journaling or writing. We can record our thoughts, our feelings, our experience, our insights, and look at it and say, oh, this is how I'm really feeling, and really honor that within ourselves. It's different seeing it reflecting back at you. And so There's so many forms of journaling. It could be free writing, a gratitude list, any prompts, any quotes that you read and just writing about that. How did it affect you or influence you? About your day, what went well, what didn't go well, how can it be better? You know, it helps our mental, it helps our emotional as well as spiritual well-being. So that's the third one. Calligraphy for writing, for journaling. You can write it and make it beautiful, bring out your creativity. It's a stress reduction. You could do goal settings for those of you who like to write goals. It's about being present. What is presently going through your mind at that moment, which I think is very powerful because a lot of us, we tend to go in our future and in our past. And here at this moment, we can just be. The next one is reading. To read. You are the books you read, the films you watch, the music you listen to, the people you spend time with, the conversations you engage in. Choose wisely what you feed your mind. What is going into your brain? How can we educate ourselves? It's so powerful. Many of us know more than we think we do. We just don't stop and listen and go into that silent place to really listen. There's like this sense of insecurity, and that's okay. It's real. But this is about how you can also honor who you are and be in your power. And reading is a way, a shape, a form, expanding what it is you know, expanding upon what you don't know. It helps with our mental, emotional growth. Again, all these steps, all 6 of these steps help with building us and being more of who we are meant to be in our sovereignty, to be in our power. With reading, it brings about critical thinking, engaging with complex texts or things that you don't even know about, like learning about other religions, learning about other cultures, and seeing the beauty that's within it, The 5th step, exercise. How many of us are moving enough versus are we just sitting there? Some of us may have a career where we're just doing a lot of sitting, and so there's not a lot of moving. So the energy gets stuck. And so with movement, whether it's dance and flowing or running or walking in nature, which is very powerful, that kept coming up over and over today, going into nature, because it's such medicine to our soul where we can reconnect, going outside and just embracing nature and just taking a walk, a short stroll, that's moving the energy that's getting stuck. And usually those stuck energy is what causes us to get sick or to feel ill. So our body is more than just the physical. It's our mind. It's our spirit. Our mind is, I am focused and capable of greatness. And these are positive affirmations too. The body, I'm healthy and I will take care of myself. So what are you feeding your body? I know some of that, what is it going out to eat or somewhere where they have delicious food that's yummy, but is it really good for us? We don't know what they're exactly putting in. Are we balancing the nutrients that we need for our body so that it can last longer, so we can live a more fruitful life filled with movement and experiences that we want? And then there's our spirit. And universal source is my ground and center. How are you grounding and centering? So this is all about balance. It's all about what are we exercising from day to day and bringing awareness to that. Okay. And then the last one, 6, declare your truth. Your words, your thoughts, your intentions are powerful. This makes clear your stance in life. Be clear on what you desire. And so many of us, we don't even know what we want, or we think we should have this because of what everything around us, everyone else is telling us, right? And so we have it in ourselves. We have a purpose, in deciding where to go. And if we need that help, that assistance, we can declare to our higher self, to God, to divine beloved, who it is that you go to our angels, our ancestors. There's so much love around us, surrounding us, waiting for us to ask for guidance, to ask them for help in what it is that is we're asking or wanting to or desiring to create. And so declare, it's such a strong word. I love the word declare because it took me a long time to really see the power in my words and how we can really lift up and pull down. And those are the spells that we put on others and ourselves. Are we here uplifting, or are we not? Or doing the opposite, right? So what does it mean to declare our stance in life or declare our heart's desire? What are you telling yourself? And like the reading earlier, when someone asked, which one should I do? Do them both. Oh, sorry. There's snow that just fell. I'm like, what? Earthquake. Sorry. And what are we telling ourselves? And what are we asking of the universe that we need and want? And all of the 6 of these steps can help us embrace the shifts and changes, because it's not always easy, right? Saying, I want this. And then you're hit with the challenging milestone that's like, and then we think, oh, wait, is this supposed to happen? Or maybe I shouldn't do this. But sometimes it's just part of the process. And rather than stopping and, right there, what we need to do is just move through it, move through the feelings, move through the emotions, but know and understand that we are not alone. There is love all around us, in how I like to refer to God and higher source as love as well, to turn to help us through these times when we feel like there's nobody who understands, and where we seem to miss our whoever we turn to for help. It's all around us. So these are the sacred steps: silence, agreements, calligraphy, reading, exercise, and declare. So what I want to move into is a activation. So before that activation, what I do want to do is just do a little prayer if you all want to join me. And if it resonates, we'd love for you guys to join me in this prayer. Let's go ahead and just breathe. Inhale, exhale. Then breathing is an exercise as well. Brings us back down and ground us. Oh, divine beloved, change me, divine beloved, unto one who allows the universe to give to me every way it chooses. Allow me to let go of what needs to go. Allow me to be open to receive what is to come. Allow me to flow in the moment. Let me be an easy, open conduit of your prosperity, love, and strength. Change me to one who fully trusts that all my needs are met through your abundance. Let me surrender and allow you to be my source for all. Change me to walk in confidence that you will handle all challenges before me. I am safe. I am worthy. I am loved. Free me from my chains and let me know my sovereignty most of all. You are me, I am you. We are one and all is well. Ashe. Go ahead and just breathe and soak all that goodness up. Breathe it in and release what no longer serves. And if you are so willing to some activation and healing and reclamation, so reclaiming your power, go ahead and get comfortable. And breathe in and just breathe out in what feels good for you. Listen to your breath. Remember the power that is in your breath. You are here now at this moment. And if you're open to receiving the healing, activation, or reclamation, all you have to do is intend and say, yes, it is so. And if I have your permission to enter your energetic space, all you have to do is intend yes, and it is so as well. Just enjoy the stillness and the quiet. The medicine will be transferring, being sourced through you. And just breathe in and continue to breathe out. And just listen to your body. Just breathe. Loving light is being surrounded around you. The violet flames protecting you. You're being cleansed. All energy that no longer serves you. Just allow loving source, white golden light to move through from the top of your head, from above your head, from the heavens down through your crown chakra, through each chakra, your third eye, your third chakra, your heart space, your solar plexus space. Your sacral, your root, all through your biggest organ, your skin, through your blood to your DNA, golden white light, cleansing and coming through, down your legs, your hips, your knees, your ankles, through your feet, going down, 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 rooting into sweet Mother Gaia, down to the center of our core, connecting us with the Schumann resonance, where you see this green, beautiful, rich green light coming back up through your feet, up to your knees, through your legs, to your hips, back to your root chakra, to your sacral, to your solar plexus, back up through your heart, to your throat chakra, your third eye, up through your crown, back to the heavens, where you are the median between the heavens and the earth, where you are love and source resides in you. Go ahead and breathe in. And if so resonates, go ahead and put one hand over your heart, bringing you back down into your body. Thank your body for how amazing it is, how you can walk, how you can feel and embrace. For those of you mamas who had children or anything like that, how you gave life. Whether you are a woman or not, how you brought life with your creation. Whatever it is that you create, you're a powerful, sacred being. Honor your sacredness. And then breathe in, back into your body. And so it is. It is done. It is done. It is done. We thank you for all the loving beings who are here at this moment in time, through this healing, through this reclamation, through this activation. So it is a hope, Ashe, and it is done. And you may go ahead and open your eyes. Welcome back into this present space. And I'm available for any Q&A, or if anyone wants a reading. I think I have, 5 minutes? Molly, I'm not sure. I kind of lost track of time.
Natasia, that was so beautiful. And I was also hoping, since you were offering, my mom is here and she's like feeling really unwell, but she wanted a reading. So I was hoping, could I volunteer her for a reading from you? Her name's Nina. Yeah. Should I give more details?
No, let's see. I can just see what comes in. And Nina is her name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a jolt. Mm. You told to pray for her? So this is for Nina. Divine beloved, we call you into this space for Nina, that you work through her in her heart chakra, through her body. You know what's needed for her. May she let go of what needs to be let go and not hold on to what pain is keeping her locked in. She can release it now. It no longer serves. Mm. For she is whole, she is loved, and she is held. So it is a hope. May the medicine go through her that's needed. So it is. So it seems like what's coming through is that there's stuff going on around the heart chakra. And there's just so much love around that's working through that area. What needs to be released. Sometimes the energy is being held by what's going on in our minds. So there's probably some deep pain in there that's ready to come up. And it's not easy, and it may come through physically. So may she release it and allow and give permission to that. So it is.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, Natasia. You're so beautiful. I love you. I love all of you. You're just a beautiful spirit. Thank you so much for sharing your gifts with us.
Thank you. There's one more thing if I can.
Oh, please.
So there will be a program around the sacred, it's going to be called Sacred Rituals. So you will be able to find it in Connections for a special price. It'll be an 8-week program starting in the summer solstice. So I am going to put a Google form if you are open just to share your thoughts and ideas of what was your biggest takeaway. And if you're interested, you will see that in Connections coming up soon, and perhaps have a waiting list to see for those who are interested. And we're going to go through each of the sacred steps and dive in a lot deeper. So thank you.
That sounds wonderful. I'm looking forward to it. Yay. Thank you.